Hey there, guys. I know this isn't a scheduled video, but like I said, on days like this where I don't work, it just kind of leaves me with a lot of time to think about things. And when I think about things, there's things I want to talk about. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But before we get into all that, just wanted to do a quick little shout out for Mr. and Mrs. Corey and Jasmine Dewey. They have been doing awesome in their weight loss journey. They've probably lost about 80 pounds between the two of them, which is freaking ridiculous. Congratulations to you guys. Like, I wish I could do that. I mean, I probably could, but I don't try hard enough. But whatever. I'll get there. But I'm happy with losing 20 pounds. But between the two of them, they've lost around 80 pounds. So that just props to them. Congratulations. Okay, now back to what I actually wanted to talk about today. I'm going to try scripting this one out so there's actually a structure to the video this time. The things I want to talk about today are a little bit different from the norm. I actually have this book. I don't know if it'll focus on it or not. It's called Hearing After Loss, Daily Meditations for Working Through Grief by Martha Whitmore Hickman. Excuse me. And family friend gave this to me after Sean passed away, and it just has little blurbs in it like every single day for like just stuff to think about, and just each day has a quote and an excerpt from the author kind of giving relevance to that quote. I can do more readings from this book if you guys end up liking this kind of video, although for today I'm actually going to be reading or trying to read the entry from April 28th, which is Sean's birthday, because oddly enough it is actually probably, of all the ones that I've seen, the best one. And before I do this, as you all continue on your new ventures, whether it's a new job, new school, new place that you're living, or some combination of those even, it just always makes me smile to think about you guys taking Sean with you. Because the memories that we have of him are something that can never be taken away. And on this, or on the, or on, excuse me, for April 28th, the quote from the book is a poem by Algernon Charles Swinburne, and it says, "And time remembered is grief forgotten, and frosts are slain, and flowers begotten, and in green underwood and cover, blossom by blossom, the spring begins." So, sorry. And then the author's thoughts on this matter, something along it's, I'm just going to read it and just, yeah, I'm sorry. Hopefully I'll be better at this in the future if this is what you guys like. Though we can scarcely believe it when our grief is new, there will come a time when what we remember will be not the so sorrowful occasion of death, but the rich and happy times in the life of our loved one. It won't happen all at once, any more than winter passes in one glorious sunny day that takes away all the cold and melts the snow. But one day, just as crocuses and daffodils appear one at a time as solitary harbingers of spring, we will find ourselves smiling as we remember our loved one. The lift of that memory is, for a while at least, far removed from the overriding sadness we've known. Blossom by blossom, memory by memory, the springtime returns. And at the bottom it just says, "Somewhere in the midst of my grief is the confidence that spring will come." And I think that is definitely something that I've probably read that page about 100 times at least. So today makes 101. But everybody says it gets easier, and it's just time heals all wounds sort of thing, but I'm not quite there yet. I mean, there are times when my mom and I will make a joke about what we think Sean would have said or what he would have been doing if he was here right now, but it ultimately just, for me at least, it's more just a facade because it's nice to think about what he'd be doing, but he's not here, so it's really kind of sucky to only be able to imagine what he'd be doing. But sorry that that took a turn there. I'm trying not to do that in these videos anymore, but just congratulations everybody that's going back to school. If you're not going back to school, that's fine. The way I did it was when I graduated, I actually took off about a year to work so that I could save up enough money to go back to school. And only then I was taking 1 or 2 classes at a time because that was what I could afford, because I didn't have the credit or anything like that to take student loans, and I certainly didn't want to owe any people money. So that's my story. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, I'd like to ask of you, what is a memory that you look back on when you need a little bit of sunshine on a cloudy day? This can be a memory about anything and about anyone. It doesn't specifically have to be about Sean. If that's what you'd like to do, then that's perfectly fine. Leave your answer in the comments section down below, and I love you guys. Have a great week. And if you're going back to school, as my mom would say, study hard and be good. Thank you guys. Bye.